I'm Lieutenant Michaeli Byrne. I'm here in the Army Equitation School in McKee Barracks, where I've been based for the last 4 years. I'm taking 3 horses to the ODS qualifier in the Meadows on Tuesday: 6-year-old LVS Galtee, 7-year-old LMK Derry and 8-year-old Dunboyne. I think it's like heaven here for the horses, really. There's so many different things you can do with them. We have Phoenix Park, which is absolutely exceptional for horse and rider, really. It's good for their heads. It's out among acres and acres of grass to go through forestry, open grounds. Like, it's hard to believe that we're out there, that we're actually in Dublin City. I'm from Camole in County Wexford. My parents have an equestrian centre there called Butterfly Farm, so I've been around ponies and horses for as long as I can remember. My mum actually set up a riding school in her back garden when she was 16, and the two of them met at a show, and then when my dad inherited the farm in Camole, they turned it into an equestrian centre. My grandmother on my dad's side was a show jumper. We have pictures of her at home jumping at the Dublin Horse Show. My granddad on my dad's side was a Grand National winning jockey. My first time on a pony would have been when I was a baby. Plenty of pictures of me at home sitting up on ponies before I could walk, really. And I used to ride ponies every day after school, and Saturdays I'd have my own competition of how many ponies I could ride in a day, and the following Saturday I'd be trying to break my own record. Sundays I used to go to gymkhanas. My mum used to run clinics in the yard. We've had Francis Connors and Keane O'Connor, and then when I was 13 we had Captain Brian Kernan come to the yard. My mum and dad and him spoke about the Army Equitation School as a possible career for when I was older. So that's when I kind of put the idea of the school into my head. Followed them ever since, and then when I was about 15, 16 I decided that that's what I was going to do. Growing up, the Dublin Horse Show was always the highlight of the year. My parents used to bring me up every year. I used to always be really excited to watch particularly the ponies, and then the puissants and the Aggie Can, and just even be around all the international riders. After I completed my Leaving Cert, I wanted to gain more experience in different yards, so I went to Francis Connors, Shane Breen, Barnadown, Dara Kearns in Florida, and Ronan Rotwell, where I spent a few seasons before I came here. I absolutely loved Ronan Rotwell's and Bowley Bawn. I rode a lot of quality young horses, and I got my first win in Dublin on a young horse, riding one of his horses. That was an exceptional time because the same week I found out that I'd been accepted into the cadetships for the Army Equitation School.
Michaeli Byrne and Bowley Bawn Bella.
I started in the Curragh camp in October for my training like everyone else, and 18 months later I commissioned. A week later I started in McKee Barracks. It took me quite a while to get comfortable on a horse again. I was strong in all the wrong places, having been carrying weight, hiking up hills. My groom, Private Turlock Breen from Tipperary, joined the same time as me. We'd done our grooms course together and have been working together since. I had to do a 6-week grooms course. All grooms and riders do it. It's to give the riders an appreciation of what the grooms will be doing, and the grooms an appreciation of what the riders do. The grooms actually have to pass a small riding test. The place is steeped in history. The Army Equitation School itself was formed in 1926. Recently, Ireland has been producing a lot of good horses, which makes it easier for us to buy Irish bred horses, so that's really exciting for us for the future when our mission is to promote the Irish horse. We have 35 horses here in the yard, all of which are Irish bred. Most of them are bought, a couple of them are leased to the Army, and the famous Bishop's Quarter, owned by Maurice Cassidy, was given to the Army. I have 6 talented horses now. They're all of different ages. We start at 8:30. We ride away our horses till 11, where we break for half an hour, coffee break. It's really a chance to catch up with our 2IC and our boss and all our riders together and talk about the horses, discuss any upcoming shows or visits to the school, which we have quite a lot of. We ride away then till 12:30 where we break for lunch, back on our next horse by 13:30 and ride away and our other responsibilities and jobs till 4:30. We all have our own responsibilities and jobs outside of purely riding here in the barracks. For example, I am IC of transport, sourcing of show gear and equipment, and Vet 2IC. Comden Jeff Curran is over the veterinary side of it. For example, Rory Clark is over the paddocks, the spa and the treadmill, and the NCO's mess down in McKee Barracks. The horse's training plan varies really. I always give them a rest day after a show and then I work back from my next show. At the start of each week we submit in writing our plans for each horse to our 2IC, which is second in command, Comden Sharon Crean. We can collaborate then when we're jumping where necessary. I try to keep as much variety in their plans as possible. From a coaching point of view, we have our boss, Lieutenant Colonel Tom Frayne. We have our second in command, Comden Sharon Crean. We've obviously Comden Jeff Curran. And then externally, we have Jerry Flynn, who's a former rider for the Equitation school, who comes in twice a month. And we have Heike Holstein, who comes in and gives us a hand with flat work. I wanted to come here since I was really young and I'm really glad I did. It's an absolutely fantastic career and I'm really looking forward to what's ahead.